All right, so hi, I am SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, and I'm going to do a general reading for you, viewer. This is a collective reading of air, fire, and water signs. No sign is exempt in this session. My earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome and welcome back. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome and welcome back. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, welcome and welcome back. Who do we have left? We did earth signs, water signs, fire signs, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, welcome and welcome back. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe so you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. If you are returning, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for the collective earth, air, fire, and water sign. All I ask of you, viewer, is that you do not force any of the channel messages. All inquiries, email spiritualguideline@gmail.com. Just FYI, your next 72s are available for you. If you do not resonate with any readings that are here on the YouTube channel, let me give you a brief of what the next 72 consists of. It is a direct message. A spread has been pre-spreaded and it's being read and it's delivered to you in audio format. You can find the SGL Tarot Podcast link or the link in the description box. Whenever time permits itself, check it out. It costs you nothing. Anywho, let's go ahead and start your session. We're going to take a look at what's significant, the situation, obstacles, conscious, unconscious, the past, the future, self, environment, hope, spirits, and outcome. All right. Give me a universal level of expression, please, for the collective. We have the dream coming through, Pisces energy. It says, viewer, the power of the dream resides in the act of dreaming. Allow yourself the freedom to aspire. For you are worth. Let me do this again. I don't like it when I read the word, but something else comes out, or I read the word and there's a delay. Goodness gracious. Early morning is having an effect on me in California time. It's okay. Let me start again. So viewer, you have the dream here, which is Pisces energy. Okay. The dream consists of hope, faith, and surrender. And it says the power of the dream resides in the act of dreaming. Allow yourself the freedom to aspire, for you are worth your best efforts, regardless of the outcome. Take time today to dream what you may and have faith that it is good. All right, so this is the basic steps of manifestation. When it comes to self, viewer, you are being asked to conduct the transformation of your liking, not of my liking, not of anyone who you associate with, liking, your liking. Okay. So don't be afraid to be who you want to be. Today you may want to be a firefighter. Tomorrow you may want to be a nurse. Wednesday You may want to be a counselor. That's your business. Show up how you want to be, and have no restraints when it comes to that. And that wasn't me being comical. That was me telling you that, you know, it's okay to change who you want to be. Now, when it comes to being logic and masculine energy, I'm not going to tell you to take the leap of faith to stop your job and try to do a different occupation, because I want to get more layman. Because when I said you can be who you want to be, viewer, I'm saying if you want to show up as a firefighter today, meaning you want to let out the fires that don't need to exist in people's life, do that. If you want to show up as the rescuer today, do that. If you want to show up as a nurse, be the nurturer, providing TLC, do that. Okay, I'm not telling you to quit your job and start a whole new occupation. No, I would never tell you to do that. I will always tell you to prepare before you exit. Okay, never burn a bridge that doesn't need to be burnt. But moving forward, you have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, this is letting me know that, viewer, when it comes to making your own decisions at this time, there's restraint. There's a restraint here of being controlled. And it's not a control where someone, I don't see you, when it comes to, I'll say this, viewer, when it comes to matching energy, that's not a problem. It's kind of like if I press your button, then that's when the problem occurs. But if your button is not pressed, everything is all good. There is a possibility with this Eight of Swords, right? This is representation of the unknown of what can conjure within yourself, right? So you can come into the mindset this week of doing what you want to do, and you may put that to the side, and anything that pushes your button and triggers you, you may go off and blame what triggered you from preventing you from doing what you want to do. So I want you to be mindful of your triggers this week. And that could be the key component of a transformation for you, is being able to maintain your temper, your triggers. But for the most part, if this is a family dynamic, it just feels like when you're in your energy, an aggressive energy, no one tells you what to do. No one holds you back, right? It's kind of like, okay, we read you, we feel your energy, we read your energy. You're not to be reckoned with. And you shouldn't have to be in that energy to get respect when it comes to family. Okay. It feels like when you're not forced to be reckoned with, that's when you have these shackles. And I want to say the shackles are your family. So you always put yourself to the side when it comes to the dream energy. Okay. So be mindful of your triggers. And also, as a sideline, we're adults here. Take accountability. If something doesn't go your way this week, don't blame people, places, or things, or a situation. Just take accountability that you chose to put it aside. Okay. What is the outcome to this message? So if you're saying that you want to conduct me time and someone calls you and they need you, and you put what you planned aside and what you experience with whom you've accepted the invitation to serve them, if that doesn't go accordingly, don't blurt out, I should have did X, Y, and Z. No, remember, you put self-care aside. Remember, you put your idea regarding you to the side. So do not do that. I don't want you to have any delays. And when I'm saying delays, you have a transformation this week. Some of you, your transformation will occur once you realize that you've been deceived. Okay. And if this is not family, this could be work related, or this could be someone who you deem as family. It's not a stranger. It's not someone freshly new. If it's somebody freshly new, you volunteered your will. And I won't say it's people pleasing. I just want to say desperado energy. You have temperance energy here. Your angel guides are trying to give you a message this week. And it's connected to a transformation. It's kind of like a synchronicity that will give you clarity of a deception. For some of you, it has to do with someone close to you. I don't want to generalize it. Someone close to you or someone that knows you. There is false information. Someone lies to you or someone deceives you. Anywho, the outcome, all right? It says avoid extremes in any direction. Take the middle road in decision making in all things. Try to bring about a balance. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping into suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities. This is confirmation for this week. I'm going to read it again, but I want to break it down in layman terms on how it confirms the dream, which is hope, faith, and surrender, with this back end of the Eight of Swords of these restraints, whether that's from family, from yourself. But these restraints come from if you choose not to operate in a forceful energy where you're forced not to be reckoned with. If you're just freely open, there's advantage of taking advantage. With this temperance here, your guide will give you some type of synchronicity. If you already don't know the truth, you'll know that what the deception is this week. What you hope for provides evidence of what it is you don't see. So a mystery is solved this week on your behalf. Anywho, the temperance says again, avoid extremes. This is a direct message for the week, viewer. It says, avoid extremes in any direction. Take the middle road in decision making. In all things, try to bring about balance. This is not no Rubik's Cube. This is not put the pieces together. This is a direct message for the week, viewer. It says, avoid extremes in any direction. Taking the middle road in decision making in all things, try to bring about a balance. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping in too suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. So if you choose to put any of your priorities to the side this week, and what you put your priorities to this, what you choose. Okay, how do I say this? Divine, help me with my words. If you choose to put any of your priorities to the side, the options that you chose that overrided your priorities, if those choices or options dealing with people, places, or things or situations, if they do not go accordingly, do not blame anyone, a situation, because you chose. You have the choice to stand on your priorities. Okay. All right. Moving forward, this is the main highlight when it comes to decision making and being able to see a deception. There is a beautiful transformation here. All right. Sagittarius energy. Here, Eight of Swords here, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I believe that the Eight of Swords is Leo. Let me confirm. I just want to know for myself. And I definitely would share before I keep going. I need to know the Eight of Swords. I believe it's all three air signs because the Ten of Swords is all three of them. Yeah, so I'm thinking all Eight of Swords. I believe it's all air signs. I just want to confirm. Eight of Swords, where are you? Eight of Wands. All right. Eight of Swords. And there should be a message before and after once I find the Eight of Swords. Hold on. Here it is. Eight of Swords going into the Nine of Swords. But the Eight of Swords, yes, is all air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you have the Eight of Swords. Before the Eight of Swords is the Eight of Pentacles. Do not get robbed. Do not get robbed from Eight of Pentacles. So this Eight of Pentacles is your priorities. And this Eight of Swords is a victim mentality, entrapment, negative thoughts, and imprisonment. All right. But it goes into the Nine of Swords. So that is the transformation this week. Learning the lesson. You will learn the lesson. You will learn the lesson. All right. Give me some. I need to pull these and then we'll get right into the nitty gritty. Self-care message. You have ease, and this is coming inverted. All right. So you're being asked to do the work. And for you to understand why I'm being guided to say that ease is inverted, there is the session that was done yesterday morning, and it is titled, oh, just a FYI, so that you know, the titles of each session, those are direct messages. Some of you are going to resonate with the title, which is the direct message, and that direct message in regards to this ease that's inverted. Why is this a risk? With a question mark. All right. But when I say that it's in reverse, it means that that the situation could be turned around. It could be modified. The fact that I'm being divinely guided to say that this is inverted is because no one can do the work for you. People can show up to assist and help, but no one can do the work for you. That's why it's inverted. So it looks like some of you, or it's a hard pill to swallow, is that some of you are going to put your priorities to the side, but it's a learning lesson. You learn the lesson. And it's not the moment where you prep yourself to say, oh, this is the last time. No, this is the moment where you decide before and after. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. This is what is that is what is significant about your session. I just don't like to have cards just lingering around. It's like having a lingering spirit around. I don't like that. So that's the direct message. We're going to move on. We have to move on. It's like, no, we're not ordering no cards on this spread. This live will be available for you whenever you need to come back to reference to. We got to move forward. All right. What is significant about this session? Moving forward past the overall general message that we just did. What is significant? Thank you. That was fast. If I'm hitting the mic, let me push the mic back. Just a moment for those of you who have sensitive ears. Thank you for the love. All right. What is significant? You have the 10 of disc. Where are you in your life? Are you the core? Are you the nuclei? Where are you? For some of you, you are viewing yourself and everything that's in it, but you're not operating. You're not operating your life. Everything outside of you is. Others of you, you are wanting to, you're just wanting to know what? How you look. Well, I'm here to tell you, you look established. So with that being said, stop being hard on yourself. You got all your ducks in a row. Everything looks clear, in order. What is there to question? When it comes to your frequency, there's levels to you. Yeah, you have a lot of divine protection. It just feels like each aura is assigned to you. Be mindful of pride this week, viewer. So, what is significant is your pride, and your guides are positioning you to your guides this week are working very strong on your behalf to prevent you from allowing pride to possess you, where you allow your sun energy to consume you, get burned by your own fire. Let's see the situation. All right, I'm being guided to use the same deck. All right, since this establishment is in order, what is the situation, please? The situation, I just told you, you are outside of your own world. You're getting ready to go on an adventure thinking that it's a new adventure this week. And all you're going to be doing is adventuring your own world that you're outside of. Your curiosity leads you into finally entering your, I'll say this, to finally be present in your own world. What you seek, you already possess, and that is what is revealed to you. So for some of you this week, the deception is thinking that what you seek is something you need to go towards, and you already possess it because you're in your own world. What is the obstacle? Stability, reassurance. This stability is telling me that you're needing reassurance this week. And so, yes, don't be hard on yourself this week. Being hard on yourself is going to take you into seeking reassurance and realizing that people, right? You're calling in someone. You will be calling in someone this week to realize that this person has been in your world all this time. So there's no need for you to go out of your zone to seek and find when what you're seeking has already found you. It's already in your world. It's already manifested. So be mindful of this deception, of being in a vulnerable place and seeking outside of you. So the obstacle is stability. When it comes to your higher self, you will disappoint yourself this week. There will be a disappointment if it's not an immediate disappointment. This is nostalgia, going into nostalgia, and you're trying to answer the why. In that stability, be careful of positioning yourself into um, the only way that I could describe this is something that I'm very familiar with, and it's something that I'm very trained at by now, where now I know how to control my emotional intelligence when it comes to preventing any more um, wrongdoings when it comes to something that's created. It's kind of like, I'll just tell you what happened. No, I don't want to tell you what happened. I'll just say a problem is a problem is created, right? Outside of me, something that was out of my control. It happened, right? And then I resolved the problem, but then after resolving it, the same problem reoccurs again. And so what am I trying to say is sometimes people come into your life to create problems intentionally so that they could be the person who resolved the problem. All right. And that's a really dangerous game to play. And for some of you, that's what's going to be revealed to you is the deception is no longer going to be there, because you're going to see that there are problems or situations that could happen this week that you can resolve on your own. Then depending on whoever this is that you're calling in, who's already set in your world to show up, but they're showing up to resolve whatever it is that's connected to this stability, and you're already established. So that's why it's kind of like for some of you, the transformation is learning the lesson. For others of you, collective, you will learn the lesson after it happens. Okay, that's why it's very important for you to keep your priorities intact. So when it comes to your higher self, this is the moment where your guides are giving you synchronicities. Your guides will be giving you synchronicities this week of uh, what you would say would be attached to your intuition, where your higher self is allowing you to sense or see red flags. But for the most part, my first channel was nostalgia, right? A situation happens or a problem takes place where it draws you into nostalgia and questioning your stability. Unconsciousness is change. Yeah. Congratulations on of this transformation, learning the lesson of a level of deception. And also learning how to stand still. For some of you, you are going to be learning your fire energy. What about the past? You need to ground yourself, because it's whatever happened in the past and the nostalgia. When you think about this, when you're in this type of nostalgia regards to the past, it causes you to make decisions that impact your stability. When it comes to the past, you need to ground yourself. All right. Remember, I told you someone's coming in? They're already in your world. They're closer than you think. You fill in the blank of who this is if you know. If you don't know who this is, this person is going to show up either with passion or loyalty. Too determined. They're very competitive too. And they're competitive with fire energy. I don't think this person is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I don't think they're a fire sign. This is a Prince of Wands, and the Prince is known as the devil. Could be Capricorn, allegedly, or someone with Capricorn, high Capricorn placements. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Whoever this is, you know, the bumping of, I don't like this person. It's the you will never be right energy. Like, I don't trust this person. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands in a minute. What about the future? Manifestation. You can change the dynamic of this connection this week. I'll just generalize this. You can change the dynamic of your connections this week. So your intuition and your signals of what you deem as a red flag or something you have to pay attention to, you have control to change the trajectory of the outcome. Regarding self fulfillment, yeah. So you will be in control this week. That's good. The only thing that is of my concern is this nostalgia with the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. I'm gonna clarify this Two of Wands because whoever this is, it just feels like, you know, it's kind of like tell me what you know, and I'm gonna use it against you. If you're not asked, keep your mouth closed. And you would think would be the Two of Swords, and it is not. It is the Two of Wands. Let me see. What is the Two of Wands? Look at that. The Five of Wands came out. Ain't that something? Let me find the Two of Wands because it's a direct message. So we can move on. Let me find it just a minute. Two of Wands. I don't know if you can see me pulling these. It's just I'll just put it right there. I want you to see. We're finding the Two of Wands so we can clarify what this entails, which will be the direct message. And I'll allow you to connect the dots because so far it's a lot in this session. And normally I only do what's significant, the situation, outcome, and challenge. This is the first session where I'm doing a full spread. Hold on. What are we looking for again? The Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Thank you. I don't always get permission to do full spread. This is the first. Five of Cups. Did we pass the Five of Cups? We have to. How do we not see the Five of Cups? Did anyone see the Five of Cups? Goodness. Because I didn't see the Five of Cups. I saw the. Don't tell me I touched the Five of Cups. Remember, I did. Remember when I said, look at there, the Five of Cups. Someone is sleepy, and I guess that is me. No, I'm not sleepy. I am well rested. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. So we have the Five of Cups here. Here's a direct message clarifying the Two of. No, see, I'm getting confused. We're supposed to be looking for the Two of Wands. That's why I'm so confused. Oh, but I'll read the Five of Cups so you guys can understand why it's important if you're in nostalgia to not get stuck in nostalgia, because that disappointment will position you to where it impacts your stability. But first, I want to stick to the first assignment, which was getting the direct message for the Two of Wands. See, everything happens for a reason. I'm like, what is going on here? I hope y'all not laughing at me because that was not funny. Here's a Two of Wands. Whatever this is, you are highly intuitive. Don't go against your intuition. If you always go against the grain of your own intuition for once, challenge yourself to stick to the gun. All right, to your guns. That's plural. That's more than one. Don't, I may be wrong when I said plural. I didn't say gun, I said guns. So you have a team. Each aura here, these are your guides. And you see the distance, the circumference distance from the very first aura. See, what you can't see is this is an aura right here. The universe first has your back, and this could be divine, but for the most part, the sun itself is divine, which is you. Anywho, the Two of Wands direct message. It says, you've been hit with a spark of inspiration. Now you simply must figure out how to turn that fire into action. Be sure to lay the groundwork before blasting forward so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Let your intuition guide you. Confirmation. So what this is saying here, thank you, Divine, for giving me permission to give the viewer the direct message of the extension of this Two of Wands. So, viewer, this is the tea. You can do this yourself. Now, if you're needing company, or if you're needing a TLC or attention, you fill in the blank of what it is. If you're just wanting a listening ear, or you're not wanting to be alone, handle your priorities and then focus on your desires, because it just feels like you can position yourself where, like I said, your stability will be impacted. And the disappointment is the deception of you thinking that you're going to get your way when it involves someone else, for it to slap you right back in your face to realize you could handle something on your own. It doesn't have to be a project. It could literally be this nostalgia, right? That's a disappointment. Like whatever this is, you don't need a listening ear. Either write it down, burn it, give it to Divine, sign up to see a counselor, right? But for the most part, when it comes to connections in regards to co-workers, family, constituents, keep whatever this nostalgia is to yourself, because it's behind you. It's behind you. And there's no need for you to disappoint yourself, where for some of you, you're going to take off of work, and this is not the time to take off of work. Don't allow this nostalgia to impact your stability. Okay. And let's go ahead and read this Five of Cups for the direct message for this Five of Cups of disappointment, so it can give you a more broader perspective outside of me trying to explain the message. Okay. So when it comes to the shadow side of this Five of Cups, for those of you who you are now aware that whatever this nostalgia is, it's behind you. Okay. And if you decide to put it in front of you, it's going to block your stability. Okay. And the learning lesson is after the impact, but this could be prevented. And I think that this is what the session is preventing a negative impact in your life this week. So the shadow side of the Five of Cups says, You've come to terms with grief and finally moving towards healing and acceptance. That emotional baggage you've been holding on to is being released and you're able to let go of the past. Take comfort in these positive steps forward and let your spirit heal. Okay. The brighter side of this Five of Cups is this is acknowledging that it is behind you, and you have forgiven this disappointment, but you won't forget. And it says you're suffering big heartbreak, perhaps a divorce, breakup, abandonment, or even a recent bereavement with all the negative connotations, that this card can bring. There is a positive message that no matter how bad things may seem, there's always a silver lining. You just need to choose to see it. So again, confirmation, deception is being revealed, right? But this is something that it shall pass. You don't need anyone to get through this Five of Cups or whatever this is, because you have fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups, and that's you. Tell me about the environment this week. There's the sun. Nice. Everything goes back to normal. So this is just what this feels like? It just feels like a small little black cloud that you can command it to go away. You don't have to experience this small little black cloud. You don't need to know what it can produce, what storm it could create. It is just you identify the small cloud and you say, okay, I see you. Thank you for letting me know. Goodbye. I love this combination with your self energy of this fulfillment and the sun here, which is the environment. You are in full control. But remember what I said in the beginning of this session. Do not let pride consume you. And you can rewind this live session to get the intel on that. When it comes to hopes this week, there you are, the Tower. Use a match here. You have someone that wants you in their world, but they already have someone else's world. Or this is someone who's just like you. You are seeking in your own world, thinking that you are calling in what you desire in this exploration. Whoever this King of Disc is watching you. This is someone else. This is not the same person. Whoever this is, this competitive person, they're not the same person. Whoever this is, they'll show up like a person who wants to prove themselves too fast, like their loyalty and their passion for you. Whoever this is, they're not getting off their throne. They'll send somebody. Ooh, whoever this is. Nah, that's jumping to conclusions. We don't jump into conclusions over here. Tell me about this. Either this King of Disc is someone that's just like you, and they're watching you. They're watching your moves so that they can fix their situation. If that's not the situation, you have a King of Disc that has their eye on you. And this feels more so like their balcony. This doesn't feel like, their throne in their castle. This feels like, the balcony, to be honest with you. Tell me about this King of Wands. This King of Pentacles. Correction. What does the viewer need to know about this King of Pentacles? This is what I'm being guided to. What frequency does this King of Pentacles have? The correction, King of Discs. It's a whole nother energy. What frequency? And this is divine masculine. Ow. The frequency of divine masculine supports a strong focus and active side, allowing its time to express while helping us bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness or wisdom. You have someone, whoever this King of Disc, correction, King of Disc is, they're trying to figure out how they can come help you. So allegedly, this could be this person. But I don't feel like this is this person. I think this is someone else. Whoever this is will impact your stability. And whoever this divine, this King of Disc is, that is watching you, their impact of your stability is to help you, not destroy your stability. So whoever this King of Disc is, they have good intentions. I question this person though. It's like, if I can do better than you. For some of you, this has nothing to do with romantic. This could be a family member. This could be a coworker. And if you have to think too hard and fill in the blank, then my only request that I have for you is that you do not force any channel messages. Okay, when it plays out, it'll play out. What frequency does this Two of Wands, this person is Two of Wands? Remembrance. Yeah. Whoever this person is a trauma bonder. Are there a person who gets intel whenever you tell them, they use against you? So this is a lesson that whoever this is, you've already bumped heads with them before. So when it comes to their loyalty, yeah, they'll show up. But when it comes to passion, it could be a Gemini. It could be two-faced. Because the passion, if they show up with their wand of passion, you see this? Let me show you. You see this? This is a wand of passion. This is a wand of loyalty. You don't need this person. Look at your mountain. That's you. They want to know what's on the other side of the mountain. And this is you on the other side of the mountain. Whoever this is, their center focus on something that you have. If it's not that, when it comes to you, this is someone who wants to be you. Okay? All right. When it comes to the fears this week, what is it? When it comes to your fears, you have works up in the air, the Six of Discs, and generosity. You have everything that you need. Like I said, you are in control this week. Don't deceive yourself and say otherwise, because then that will be confirming that you're putting your priorities to the side. Outcome, bottom of the deck, splitting the deck, top of the deck. Thank you. You have the Three of Wands, Vision, High Priest, and Justice. There's no running from the truth. Your intuition is on point this week. There's no need for you to get from your throne. Keep your emotions intact. When it comes to if something is supposed to be dealing with a connection, it will be. But for the most part, overall this week, show up how you want to be. When it comes to outcomes, you are in control of certain outcomes. The only thing you will not be in control of is someone's passion for you, loyalty towards you. And something that's a silver lining is allowing your pride to possess you this week. consume you, allowing your fire energy to consume you, viewer. Try not to allow that to happen. What frequency will help assist my viewer this week? Thank you. And just up in the air is integration and perception. What you don't see is that you're right. Told you do not need to build with anybody. You don't need no assistance. You got it this week. Because if you don't handle it yourself, it will impact your stability. Do not take off of work. Do not call in. It's not an emergency. You'll get through it. And this is not to keep yourself busy. This is to prevent yourself from making a choice. If you lose your job, whoever this is that positions you to take off work thinking that that's going to be beneficial, no, this person is not going to assist you like that. I think Divine, thank you, Divine, for allowing me to experience such event like that so that I can be able to explain to the viewer so that they will be successful of not having to experience the unnecessary. Overall outcome for the viewer, please. Direct message. And I'll pull an angel guide message for you as well. Thank you. You have the Queen of Swords. This is you owning your independence. You have the Five of Swords. Do not give your independence away. Don't repeat a cycle you've learned from others of you. You will recognize the red flags. Do not put yourself or your priorities to the side. Okay? When it comes to the Queen of Swords, which is claiming your independence and being in control this week, your direct message. So you have two options. You can rob your own self this week. Okay? Remember I kept saying don't get possessed by pride. Ego is going to consume you. Oh my. Anywho, the Queen of Swords says, is telling you to make judgments without emotions. Didn't I tell you that? Moving forward. Take inventory of all the facts before making a decision. Didn't I tell you that too? And I'm not saying this to boast. I'm telling you because I don't play about you, viewer. I'm not up here at 3:58 California time in the morning playing games with tarot. I don't play games with my gifts. Okay? FYI, after doing readings, it takes a lot of energy. I'm here to serve you. I'm not here this is not for entertainment purposes. Okay? I am about that spiritual life. And this is what I do. I enjoy what I do. I love helping people. And you know what's so cliche? I can give all the support, but ask me, can I take my own advice? In the past, I couldn't, but I do now. And you know what? Life has been so good to me. So I said what I said to reassure you that my intentions are good. Okay? Moving forward. So the Queen of Swords, this is you holding your independence this week. Crystal, I see you. Okay? I will pull a card for you. Just let me finish this as I conclude and do an angel guide message, and I will pull a card for you. Okay? The Queen of Swords, it says, the Queen of Swords is telling you to make judgments without emotions. Take inventory of all the facts before making a decision and come to an intellectual conclusion. You want to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now. Be independent. Don't lean too heavily on anyone. Okay, that's confirmation of this session. For those of you who are not going, for those of you who refuse to listen to your intuition and you do the benefit of the doubt thing, it happens. This is your direct message. It says you're stirring the pot and creating tension. You may think you've won, but all you've done is created a hostile environment and made an ass of yourself. Focus on repairing the damage before it's too late, because your reputation is on the line. What's more important to you, being right or isolate yourself from everyone else? So this is a double warning here. It came out in your spread. It's coming out as we conclude. And basically, whoever this person is that you want to confide in, or whoever you work with, you know what I mean? Keep your business to yourself. Whatever you need help with, you can get it done. Keep your priorities intact. All right, Crystal, let me give you an overall direction message. Overall direction message for Crystal, please. You have the Eight of Cups here coming through. Oh, I was supposed to pull an angel guide message for everyone. Just one moment. You have the Eight of Cups, Crystal, and your I am message. I'm going to read this to you, Crystal. Just let me do the angel guide message. What is the I am message for this Eight of Cups for Crystal? What you don't see is acceptance, open to the universe, and me, which is you. All right, angel guide for the collective for this week. And Crystal, just in case you are a reader, you have the Eight of Cups, and it's being clarified by your I am message of acceptance, open to the universe, and me. All right, angel guide message for the collective, please. For this week. Courage and bravery. You got this. You got it this week. Even if it feels rocky or unstable, you have stability. You got this. Your angel guide message entails, when it comes to courage and bravery, it says, you have a heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in light. Where is that card at? I want to show you. You have a lot of guides. Look at that. Angels are surrounding you in light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't always about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. And what this is saying, where is it at? Let me find that Eight of Cups so you can see that it's behind you. Whatever this disappointment is, it is behind you now. Get out of that nostalgia, because that nostalgia will impact you in a negative way, and it can be prevented. Moving forward, angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situation that could be making you feel less good. All through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Didn't I tell you passion and loyalty was a challenge? Don't quote me on it. Listen, this is the time to take ownership of your energy in any situation that can make you feel less than good. Whoever you've been telling your business to, don't tell them no more, because they use it against you. All right, Crystal, you have your direct message is the Eight of Wands. Well, it's the Eight of Swords. No, Eight of Cups. All right, so you have the Eight of Cups. Your direct message, Crystal, it says the past needs to be put where it belongs. You know what, Crystal? Where does that past need to be? Behind you? Anywho, it says the past needs to be put where it belongs. Set yourself on a journey forward, whether that's towards something big like a new job, a relationship, or something small like a new hobby, or a pattern of thought. New nostalgia, fresh, new. Anywho, create new memories. Either way, you're looking for a higher purpose. The recognition you seek cannot be found in your current position. All right, leave it behind you. So you have to accept what you need to put behind you. The universe has your back, okay? And it's about you. And that was the full message of you being the priority this week. Do not put yourself aside. Thank you, Crystal, for showing up for you. Hopefully, I did a good job, and you're welcome. I hope all is well. Be encouraged. Stay encouraged. This live will be available to you whenever you need to come back to reference to. All right. Don't forget, love is kind. Before I take off, does anyone else would like some IM message and a additional direct message? You can type a number. I don't really care if you don't want your name displayed. No one sees it. You won't be able to see this in the replay. I'll give it a minute before I go make me some cream of wheat. Does anyone want your personal overall direct message? This is not an auction. You'll have many other times to get an overall direction. This doesn't have to be today. Maybe this session was overwhelming, and that is okay. All right. Don't forget, love is kind. And don't forget that love is gentle until we meet again.